MAIR42, Probability and Numerical Techniques. So I just want to confirm you, the section and the department are as it is mentioned in the screen. Civil Engineering Department with the section A, and section B, some other faculty is handling. So as I said, my name is Vamsinath Tota, and in the below right corner you can see my contact number and my email ID also. Vamsinath@nitt.edu, and mobile number is 8173980996. So actually, as all of you know, the course structures have been changed from your batch. From first year also, you have new courses for your batch, and for second year also, you are having new courses. I hope every one of you might be aware of this one. Earlier, there used to be a third semester mathematics course and fourth semester mathematics course for your seniors and super seniors, if I am not wrong. Okay, so there the probability is handled separately and the numerical techniques handled separately. Whereas now in the new format, the probability and numerical techniques both have been combined, and they are both of them are offering in as a single semester course, that is MAIR42. Okay, so it is a 4-credit course. So you can see the importance of this course even with the credits. That is one thing. The next thing, because it is a merged course of 2 semesters, the course content is very huge. It's a lot actually. As you can see in the screen, that basically there are 6 units are there in this course. Do not think or do not decide that each unit is only of 2 lines. But let me tell you, for discussing about a single word, it will take a couple of sections. But with a rough calculation, the semester will be a 14-week duration. 14 weeks will be there, and it is a 4-credit course. So 14 into 4, approximately 56. Yeah, 14 into 4 is 56. But in between, we will get some holidays, and maybe you will get some cancellation, class cancellations. Okay. Okay. So if we do not miss any class, then we will have 56 classes. But even 56 classes are not enough to complete the syllabus, which does not mean that we are not going to complete the syllabus. We are going to look at each and every concept that is given in this content. Okay. So for that purpose, you may be required to have an additional classes apart from this topic. Okay. That too, it is an online course. It generally takes even more time than the face-to-face classes. Okay. So just let me give an idea of what actually we are doing in this each and every unit. In the first unit, I think the definition of probability, you know, Bayes theorem, some of you might have known, but But mostly the remaining things, the standard distributions, binomial, Poisson, normal, these words you might have not come across. Maybe in your maybe in your +2 level, or maybe in some other courses. You might have come across with the term called distributions, normal distribution, but you might have not seen what is the mathematics behind it in detail. Okay, so that is the first unit basically deals with the concepts of probability, whereas the second unit focused, it is a kind of statistics. Okay, in simply. Okay, so that is t-test, what we meant by f-test, what is the chi-square test, what we meant by goodness of fit, simple, multiple, partial correlation, regression. So the second unit, basically it discussed about the statistical inference, where we generally use to decide a larger population, a very big population, based on a very small data. Okay. And then, so the third unit is, I think third is the easiest among the six. It is related to the metrics. Okay. Matrices you have come across, right? Definitely. And they're finding a solution for system of linear equations also you might have solved. Maybe for 2 by 2 or maximum for 3 by 3 you might have solved. I think in your first semester course, if I'm not wrong, you might have solved system of linear equations, or maybe find the eigenvalues, eigenvectors. Those things you might have come across. Okay, but this is also based on the matrices concept only, but with a little deviation. We are not here to discuss about the eigenvectors in this unit, but we are going to discuss what is the solution. Okay, and what is the solution of a linear system? Suppose if the linear system is very huge, means suppose if I gave 100 equations in 100 variables, so basically what coefficient metric you will get? You will get a coefficient metric of order 100 by 100. In that scenario, how do you find the solution? Okay, how do you find the solution? In an easiest way, which cost less. What here cost means? Cost means calculation. Why? Because as all of you know, nowadays the programming has been developed a lot. So there are some mathematical programs called MATLAB, and some other programs are also available. R programming. Okay. What you have to do, you have to simply give the algorithm, and the rest system will do it. But how efficiently the system will do it, how efficiently the algorithm is, how efficiently the process is, the process of finding the solution, how efficient it is. Okay, so those things we are going to see in the unit 3. So in one word, unit 3 discuss about the some of the important methods to find the system of solution for a system of linear equations, in particular homogeneous equations. Okay, so in fact we are going to start unit 3 as first one. Okay, so that it is easy one, and by the end of this it will take some time for you to come back to the mathematics also, right? Why? Because I hope there is a 1 semester break is there. I think you do not have any mathematics course in your 3rd semester, if I am not wrong. Okay, and the next one is unit 4. Unit 4, some part of the unit 4 you have come across in your +2. That is finding a root of an equation. Suppose if a polynomial is given, what is the root? How do you evaluate? If it is a quadratic polynomial, okay, formulas are there. Cubic polynomial, okay, you can go for the verification. Suppose that if you explicitly, if it is algebraic polynomial, you have some methods. Those methods we have already come across. But suppose if the expression in the variable x or in the variables x and y is not like an algebraic polynomial, what happens? Suppose if it includes exponential terms, what happens? Suppose if the expression contains trigonometric terms. Okay, in that scenario, how to find the solution for the equation f of x is equal to 0? That is, solution basically we call it as a root. Okay, so in the fourth unit, we are going to discuss various methods to find the method and to find the root of an equation. Okay, and here also we will discuss some 3-4 methods out of 3-4 methods, which is very much efficient and which is comparatively which takes a lot of time or which needs a lot of calculations. The theory part also will be there. Let me tell you, this is a theoretical course. This is not a calculation oriented course. Okay, so this is theoretical course, remember that. So coming to the unit 5. Unit 5, there actually the concept of the numerical techniques will come here. So in the unit 5, what basically we are going to discuss, you might have seen, right? Evaluate the differentiation, finding the differentiation and finding the integrals, find the integral values. But in some of the situations, the integrand is not necessarily very easy to do the integration. Okay, so in those scenarios, how to evaluate the value of the integrals? Sometimes the integration to do the process of integration, it may need a lot of calculations and all. Okay, but do we have any other techniques to find the integral values? Okay, so that is what we will do. That is called numerical differentiation and integration. That is what we will evaluate in the 5th unit. Okay, and 4th unit is also kind of approximating solutions. Okay, for certain kind of partial differential equations or certain kind of Laplace equation like Poisson equation. Okay, and what are the various methods to find the solution? So those things we will come across in 6th unit. So this is the complete content of the course. Okay, out of which how we are going to deal with. We are going to start unit 3 first. Unit 3, and then we'll be continuing 4 and then 5. Okay, and then we'll come back to 1 and 2 and finally 6. This is the order we are going to do. Okay, unit 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 6. This is the order we are going to discuss in this course. Okay, even approximately at an average, even if you take each unit may take 10 to 12 sections. Average 10 to 12 sections each unit. 6 units are there, so there will be a minimum of 6 into 10, 60, or maximum of 6 into 12, 72 sections will be there. Okay, so you have to be ready for at any day, at any time. Okay, whenever you have free, and simultaneously I will also check my schedule and I will let you know. But I will be informed very much earlier. It is not very much within 5 minutes you come for the class, not like that. Okay, this is about the course content. And the next one is which books you should refer. There are plenty of books are available. Now you are BTech second year people and you know how to read from the web, okay, from the Google. You can simply search with the content of the course. You will get plenty of information, plenty of books. But out of all those, to be precise, whatever 5 books you are looking at the screen, on the screen, they are good, decently, they are very good books. So you can refer them for this course. Okay. The first 2 are for probability and statistics, means first and second unit, and the 3, 4, 5 are for other units. Okay, that is you from unit 3 to unit 6. The reference books are from 3, 4, 5. For probability and statistics, it is reference book 1 and 2. All the test books are available in the web. It is matter of time you have to spend with the books. First download the books and later you have to spend with the books. Okay, the lecture notes need not be sufficient always. As I said already, that this is a very first time that we are teaching the probability and the numerical techniques. Okay, as a together course. I taught probability and numerical techniques in different scenarios in different departments. But for your batch, this is a complete fresh course. So that is what you have to understand. Okay, so these are the reference books that may help you to read the concepts of the syllabus. Next one is how we are going to handle with the assessment policy. The assessment policy, as it is easily understandable from the screen itself. The first assessment, which is a combination of 2 online quizzes. Second assessment, which is also a combination of 2 online quizzes. So a total of 4 online quizzes will be there. Approximately for every 2.5 weeks, I mean to say for every 10 lectures, there will be an online quiz. In another way, I can also say that once we finish one unit, I will give 2-3 days. By that time, you have to prepare, and once we complete after completing a unit, I will give 2-3 days for preparation, and then I will conduct an online quiz. Okay, the online quiz will be easy in the sense easy to. I'm not saying the questions are easy. Okay, it is not. You no need to face the difficulty while attempting the online quiz. Okay, so everything is very much easy. Okay, you will understand it. I may give some kind of maybe if possible, I will try to give an online link for some online quiz where consisting of 5 questions, just a kind of mock test, so that you will get the practice. Okay, so once for this course, I am telling you have to use your institute login ID, the mail ID, and password only for writing the online quizzes. Okay, remember that. No repetition. Okay, and third assessment will be an assignment part, which you are already familiar with this one. So I will give a set of questions that may not be the same for each and every one. So it may be kind of randomized problems will be there for each individual student. So they have to write the complete solution and they have to submit the assignment. And then finally, we will be having a final assessment that will carry 30%, a total of 100%. So this is about the evaluation structure. Okay, so fine. And finally, what you need to do during the online sections are going. When the online sections are going on, first thing, before you joining the meeting, you have to mute yourself. I mean your mic. Okay. Do not make any disturbances. Because of the data issues, turning on the video need not be followed. So you can turn off your video and you can mute your mic so that no disturbance will come and so that no data issues will come. That is one thing. Even I will also be my video will not be there. So again, the same thing. You might be because I may have three sections, 3 lectures per day, but you might be having more than that. So you need to save your data also. For that purpose, my video will also be turned off, and of course, I will be speaking throughout the lecture. And then, and one more thing. At any day, do not initiate the meeting. Even the CRs are not allowed to initiate the meeting because of all the online sections are going to record it. So because of some storage issues in the accounts, okay, I am going to initiate the meeting and I am going to record the meeting. And I am very familiar for what lectures I should record and for what lectures I should not record. Okay, when the recording is necessary, then I will definitely do. But mostly all the lectures I will be recording. Okay, and all the lectures will be available in the Microsoft Streams. Those, if you have any doubt, you can go back and you can watch the sections. Okay, that is one thing. So no one is going to initiate the meeting, no one is going to record the meeting, initiate the recording. Everything will be taken care by myself. And the next thing, when the online sections are going on, in between, suppose if you want to ask some questions, in between, if you want to get some clarifications, the first thing, don't rush to unmute yourself and don't rush to speak. It will disturb the environment. Okay. So the first thing what you need to do, you need to raise your hand first, which is available in the participant list. Okay. So first thing you have to raise your hand and I will be notified once I will receive the notification. Okay, I will stop the section and then I will ask for the particular candidate to speak. Once I ask for the particular candidate to speak out, then they can turn on their mic. Video is not necessary. Okay, unmute their mic, and they can ask their questions or they can pose their argument, whatever it is. And the next thing, when someone is asking or when someone is asking their doubt or when someone is needs some clarification or when I am giving some clarification, first thing, do not interrupt. Okay. First, let me finish my argument or let me finish the other student argument. Then you will have your chance. Definitely. The classroom, all the students are encouraged to participate in the class rather than simply attending and watching the lecture. Okay. Watching and listening is not sufficient. It is always encouraged to discuss, to participate in the class. So that is very much essential. And let me tell you, the course is it is not at all easy except the 3rd and 4th unit. Remaining all the units are, you need, all the units will take a lot of time from you. Okay. And it is at the same time, it is not that it is too difficult. The only thing is you need to understand the algorithm in the sense the process of different method. Sorry. So what you need to understand, the process, and you need to understand for some certain kind of problems, certain methods are very easy. So the differentiation that you have to do and that will come by practice. Okay. So you have to solve number of exercises from the textbooks, which are given as reference textbooks. Okay. That part is for yourself. And of course, Yes, it is mentioned online quizzes. So mostly it is both theoretical oriented and at the same time it is numerical oriented also. Calculations, some theoretical oriented questions will be there at the same time. For some of the questions, you need to do the calculation also. Okay. And when you are speaking, make sure that at least try that no disturbance will come from your end. Okay, and I will also do my best that no disturbance will come from my end. Okay, so these are the things that you should do, and these are some things you should not do in online classes, in particularly my online sections. Okay, so all the sections are going to most of the sections are going to be recorded, and for every lecture you will be receiving the notes. Whatever I will write on the screen, that notes you will receive it. But let me tell you, this notes is just for your reference. It is not the class notes. You have to prepare your own class notes, okay, with referencing to the textbooks and based on the lectures. Okay, textbooks may contain a vast content which may not be there in this syllabus. Okay, so that deviation, that partition, that you have to do it on your own. Okay, so and that's all about the course content and the reference books, and finally the evaluation structure. So that is all about this course, the probability and numerical techniques. Now, so